The dinosaurs, which lived on Earth for 165 million years, disappeared about 60 to 65 million years ago. The reason for the extinction of the dinosaurs that lived on Earth for about 165 million years was a gigantic meteorite that hit the planet. This meteorite, which hit the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico about 60 to 65 million years ago, was about 10 kilometers in diameter, i.e., a little bigger than Mount Everest. When it hit the Earth's crust, its top was at the level where airplanes fly today. When it hit the planet at a speed of about 108,000 kilometers, 100 times faster than airplanes, it struck with the force of at least 100 trillion tons of TNT. Such an impact is equivalent to the energy of about 1 billion nuclear bombs. The meteorite broke through the crust by 40 kilometers and entered the mantle, creating a huge crater 180 kilometers in diameter. This meteorite, like Halley's Comet, could be seen as a glowing orb growing larger and larger in the sky days before it struck. On the day it struck, it appeared as huge as a second sun in the sky when it first hit the Earth's atmosphere. It violently compressed the air in front of it and created a flash of light. It reached 4 to 5 times the temperature of the sun and caught fire. When it hit the crust, it created a second flash of light. This flash was enough to burn the retinas of animals. Since sound is slower than light, the sound of the impact reached other parts of the world hours later. When the meteorite hit the Earth, the energy released created a terrible shock wave that caused the Earth to shake like a diving board. Earthquakes and tremors of gigantic magnitude, at least 10 magnitude, occurred in almost every region of the world. So much so that it is assumed that in the first shock waves, even the animals in the geographical areas close to the impact zone, even the giant dinosaurs, were killed or injured by rising up for meters and then falling to the ground. The earthquakes created giant waves, tsunamis in the Atlantic Ocean as high as the Empire State Building. The Indian volcanoes became even more active due to the earthquakes. These volcanoes poisoned the atmosphere by erupting and erupting for thousands of years. Dust, soil, and rocks were thrown into the sky hundreds of kilometers from where the meteorite struck. Some of these flew through the atmosphere and into space. Those that could not reach the escape velocity returned to the Earth with terrible heat and speed. These small clumps of glass and rocks falling like rain burned the skins of animals thousands of kilometers away in Central and North America. As these rocks fell to the ground, they transferred their heat to the atmosphere, and temperatures suddenly reached terrible levels all over the world. Within an hour or two, the sky first turned radioactive red, then darkened with soot from the fires. Weather patterns were upset by what was happening. Ear-splitting hurricanes with wind speeds of up to 1,000 kilometers per hour occurred. The first 2 flashes of light were followed by bursts of sound that ruptured the eardrums of animals. Perhaps the majority of the dinosaurs died on that day of impact. The rest were exposed to the cold, nuclear winter caused by the soot suspended in the atmosphere and years of sunless darkness. Plants and trees that could not photosynthesize because of the darkness were destroyed. The food chain collapsed with a domino effect. Most of the dinosaurs that survived that terrible day of impact also disappeared in the following years.